Hey, what's up, guys? I've been thinking about what I would like to do for you guys, hopefully every day. I've been seeing what other youth pastors have been doing and encouraged by that. But, something I thought was that one thing that I have always loved is to read and hear encouraging stories about other Christians, sometimes from long ago Christian history, sometimes from recent Christian history. But the point is that there are stories all out there, stories that you don't read in the Bible that are still encouraging, that still have a message of hope, that still can push us to live for Christ. And so it's my goal that hopefully every day, if I have the opportunity, that I can bring you one of these encouraging stories and hopefully push you along in your Christian walk. So in the spirit of that, let's get to today's story. Today's story is about a young man named Hayden Philpott. And Hayden became a social celebrity, I guess, if you will, not by his own efforts, but because he decided to show up at a See You at the Pole. And you're like, well, that's not a big deal. I've gone to See You at the Pole before. And that's true. I've been to them as well. But see, what made Hayden's situation so unique is that Hayden decided to go and then soon realized that no one else was coming. And so Hayden is standing there at his flagpole, and you can see a picture of that here. And he's standing all by himself, and a passerby is moved by the scene and stops and snaps a picture of Hayden and posts it to Facebook. And the story goes that a friend of Hayden's mom contacted her and said, "You've got to get on Facebook and look." And when she looked, she saw her son and was so moved and so encouraged by it. So when he got home, she began talking to him about it, and he said that initially that he had planned just to go and begin praying and would just pray until other people arrived. And at some point when he realized no one else was coming, he said his heart changed, his prayer changed, and he began praying. He said, "God, as people drive by, let them wonder, let their hearts be pricked." And as the story goes, that people did wonder. The comments poured in. The post received so much attention. And the point of the story, what I want to encourage you with, is that this is one young man just like you. And he made a huge difference. He made a huge impact. It wasn't even his intention. It was just him doing what he knew he needed to do, what he knew that God desired of him, and that was to go and to go and pray for his school, his country, his friends, his teachers, to take a part in this See You at the Pole activity. But the point is that he was faithful to do what God was calling him to do, was asking him to do, what God calls us to do. And in doing that, he became an inspiration to many. So let me encourage you, and that just because you're 12, 13, 14, 17, 18, anywhere in between, just because you are young doesn't mean that God cannot use you right here, right now, where you are. You can be used by God in huge ways, right where you are. And my encouragement to you is to see that in your life, to begin to look for that in your life. Look for ways that God can use you because He wants to, He desires to. Look for ways that God is moving in your life, the things that He's giving you abilities to do, and do those for His glory. Guys, I love you. I hope you're encouraged, and I hope to bring you a word of encouragement tomorrow. Have a good night.